Here are the greatest shooting guards to ever walk the face of planet Earth. 10. Tracy McGrady. Top accolades: 2 scoring titles, 7 All-NBA selections, 7 All-Stars, 1 Most Improved Player award. NBA rank: 75th in scoring, 115th in assists, 120th in steals, 152nd in blocks. A more impressive playoff career, he never made it out of the first round in his prime, could have greatly changed where Tracy McGrady finished in this ranking, as could have more longevity. But at his peak, McGrady was one of the most explosive and productive do-everything wings in basketball, one who would have dominated in the modern NBA. 9. Reggie Miller. Top accolades: 3 All-NBA third-team selections, 5 All-Stars, 1 Olympic gold medal, 1 World Cup gold medal. NBA rank: 23rd in scoring, 52nd in steals, 117th in assists. One of the finest shooters ever, Reggie Miller ranks 5th in league history in made three-pointers, 2,560. He was also extremely clutch about his shot-making, with a career highlight tape featuring multiple game-winning threes from high-pressure postseason contests. Miller is another player who, despite being an all-time great playing in his era, would probably have been even more effective today, as his shooting would have translated beautifully to this era that places such an emphasis on outside shooting. 8. Ray Allen. Top accolades: 2 NBA titles, 2 All-NBA selections, 10 All-Stars, 1 Olympic gold medal. NBA rank: 27th in scoring, 58th in steals, 99th in assists. Had his peak come 20 years later, it's fascinating to ponder what Ray Allen's numbers might have looked like, as his bombastic style of play consisting of shooting a ton of threes would have fit wonderfully in today's NBA. Still, Allen carved out a Hall of Fame career in his era anyway, as one of the best shooters ever. Allen was also very clutch, with a highlight reel of playoff daggers and game winners, including arguably the clutchest three-pointer ever, which came in Game 6 of the 2013 Finals with his Heat down 3-2 in the series and facing defeat to the Spurs. We all remember how that ended. 7. George Gervin. Top accolades: 5 All-NBA first-team selections, 9 All-Stars. NBA rank: 46th in scoring, 195th in blocks, 213th in steals. A smooth operator on the wing as a scorer, George Gervin could fill it up with the best of them despite lacking much of a three-point shot. He is best remembered for his beautiful finger roll layup, still one of the nicest moves in any player's arsenal ever. But his game was far more than that, as the Iceman was one of the best all-around scorers the league has ever seen. He did it in a 6'7" package too, making him a very unique player for his prime, and opening the door for other supersized wings later to play more on the perimeter. 6. James Harden. Top accolades: 1 MVP, 6 All-NBA first-team selections, 10 All-Stars, 1 Sixth Man of the Year award, 1 Olympic gold medal, 1 World Cup gold medal. NBA rank: 14th in assists, 20th in scoring, 37th in steals, 187th in rebounds, 228th in blocks. James Harden has a Hall of Fame resume thanks to his unreal scoring ability and playmaking. His crossover and step-back jumper made him impossible to slow down, as did his strong shoulder on drives to the rim. He still has a chance to add to his legacy over the coming years, though winning a championship ring in LA feels like a really long shot by now. Believe it or not, Harden is now higher on the all-time assists list than he is on the scoring list, which speaks to his genius as a playmaker to go with his historical scoring skills. But he continues to fall short in the playoffs, which might just be a part of his legacy. 5. Clyde Drexler. Top accolades: 1 NBA title, 5 All-NBA selections, 10 All-Stars, 1 Olympic gold medal. NBA rank: 9th in steals, 37th in scoring, 38th in assists, 136th in rebounds, 179th in blocks. One of the best two guards ever, Clyde Drexler was a fantastic scorer, rebounder and playmaker for his position, while also using his athleticism well defensively. Drexler even won a championship in his career, arguably the toughest in NBA history at that, playing a fantastic second fiddle to Olajuwon and turning the Rockets that year from a borderline playoff team into a championship repeater. 4. Klay Thompson. Top accolades: 4 NBA titles, 2 All-NBA third-team selections, 5 All-Stars, 1 All-Defensive second-team selection. NBA rank: 141st in scoring. Klay Thompson is one of the greatest pure shooters the league has ever seen. He is a part of the Golden State Warriors' Splash Brothers, and he and backcourt mate Steph Curry have created one of the most unstoppable offensive teams ever. The Warriors became a legit dynasty when they won their fourth ring in the Steph and Klay era. In the early parts of the era, Thompson was an elite two-way player. While he has lost some of that defensive prowess post-injuries, he is still a lethal shooter. While he was always second fiddle to Curry or third when Kevin Durant was on the team, Thompson has numerous career highlights of his own. Thompson once scored an NBA record 37 points in one quarter. The shooting guard once held the record for playoff three-point makes with 11. He even scored 60 points off of only 11 dribbles, illustrating how deadly he was as a catch-and-shoot player. 3. Dwyane Wade. Top accolades: 3 NBA titles, 1 Finals MVP, 8 All-NBA selections, 13 All-Stars, 3 All-Defensive Second-Team selections, 1 Olympic gold medal. NBA rank: 31st in steals, 34th in scoring, 47th in assists, 130th in blocks. One of the greatest shooting guards ever, Dwyane Wade never won a league MVP award, but came close in 2008, 09 and 2009-10. Wade was an elite scorer even without much of a three-point shot, as he was dynamic at splitting defenders in the pick and roll, possessing a rare ability to glide to the rim and score at the basket, while also having a reliable mid-range game. He was also a solid playmaker and a plus defender, especially as a shot blocker, as he ranks as the player 6'4" or shorter with the most blocks ever. Wade also showed great humility in playing second fiddle to LeBron to chase titles later in his prime. 2. Kobe Bryant. Top accolades: 5 NBA titles, 2 Finals, MVPs, 1 MVP, 11 All-NBA First-Team selections, 18 All-Stars, 9 All-Defensive First-Team selections, 2 Olympic gold medals. NBA rank: 4th in scoring, 16th in steals, 33rd in assists, 116th in rebounds, 209th in blocks. Not as high a peak as other megastars, but his career is one of amazingly sustained excellence, a result of an almost unparalleled work ethic and devotion to his craft, which helped him develop into an outrageous scorer out of the mid-range and near the rim, and a high-impact perimeter defender. Kobe Bryant was first a sidekick to Shaq, before then becoming the man for the Lakers, and winning 5 titles overall, 2 of which he earned Finals MVPs for. Bryant, who finished his career with more All-NBA first-team selections than Jordan, also probably turned more people into basketball fans than any player not named Michael or Irvin. 1. Michael Jordan. Top accolades: 6 NBA titles, 6 Finals, MVPs, 5 MVPs, 10 All-NBA First-Team selections, 14 All-Stars, 1 Defensive Player of the Year award, 9 All-Defensive First-Team selections, 2 Olympic gold medals. NBA rank: 4th in steals, 5th in scoring, 52nd in assists, 125th in blocks, 137th in rebounds. The name everyone expected at the top of this list. Michael Jordan is not only the greatest shooting guard ever, but he is the greatest player overall in the history of basketball. Jordan somehow led the league in scoring in 10 straight years that he played in, and he did it while having the most appearances of anyone ever on the all-defensive first team. Offensively, no one could stop Jordan. He is an all-time dunker, finisher, and mid-range shooter. His fadeaway was unguardable, and he even held the Finals record for three-pointers in a half at one point. On top of all of that, Jordan is one of the most clutch players in NBA history. He did all of that while playing lockdown defense on the other end. It led to 6 straight championships in which Jordan played the full season, and arguably the greatest dynasty in NBA history.